Right, so now this is what we have. There are these crows, and they don't really do anything, just randomly walk around. That's all they do. So what I want to do is, when I collide with them, they should take off and fly over somewhere. So yeah, right, so this is the random walk custom event that we have defined in the AI controller class. Let's collapse this. Random walk. Right, now um, so I tried to use a touch perception, but somehow it is not working. I don't know why. It doesn't fire any event. So therefore, here let's add a collider, a spear collision. Let's set the radius to 64, and then let's here under the spear on, let's already set to overlap all dynamics, and then on component begin overlap, let's say if other actor is player, we need a way to detect if it is the player or basically an enemy. So how to do that? Here is our third person character, and we implement character movement, but no, let's define a new interface under blueprints. Let's go PPI, what should I call it? Character, no, NPC info. Okay, here let's add another function, is enemy. Now let's call it is threat. Yeah, and it should return a boolean value. Now let's implement this BPI NPC info in the third person character. Now here we have the is threat information, is threat interface function. Let's set it to true. Now in the AI bird other component, let's call is threat. If yes, the character should fly away. But how to fly away? Right, now we have to make this character fly. So how do we make it fly? Okay, so first we need fly in blend space, and this time it should be a 2D blend space because we are going to fly in horizontal plane and also vertically, so basically 3D space. Blend space BSP fly. I'll move it to the parent folder. Fly. Okay, sorry, first we need to set up the axis horizontal axis, let's call it horizontal speed. Vertical speed, right? And then the limits. So in the horizontal speed, let's set 0 to 300 maybe, and the vertical minimum, let's say -100 to maximum 100, right? So in here, let's set it like this. I'm gonna consider this as the idle flying animation. So falling like this, and fly up. No, well, actually I don't think we really need a flying blend space, because we don't have much flying animations actually. See, we only have two. We don't have fly up or anything. So alright, so therefore here let's just have this fly animation, and then no, let's create a 1D blend space instead of 2D one. I'll delete this. Then let's duplicate this VSP fly. This is a 1D blend space copied from duplicated the on ground one. So this should be walk, not warp. Fly, here it's not a speed. Fly, let's call it state, because here I'm gonna have only two values. One is flying and the other one is gliding. So like this, let's put flying here, and I'll set this to maximum value to 2 and divisions 2, and glide here divisions 1. Maximum value also 1. Right, now let's use this one in the animation blend space. So here let's add a transition like this. Here let's promote this to a variable fly, and it should go back if flying is false. Right, now inside the bird character, let's create a function to fly. So first let's create a blueprint interface, ppi fly. Right, now fly and here let's give a vector input, target location. Alright, now let's implement this interface here, ppi fly. Okay, then fly, let's implement that event. So let's promote this to a target, no, fly target location. Right, and also let's create another boolean called fly. Oh, actually no, we can set the moment state to fly. Fly like this, and then in the tick if we are, yeah, we can get movement mode like this. And have a switch. Now if it is flying, we can add movement input towards the flying direction. Let's collapse this. So how to get the direction? We know the fly target location, and get direction. Oh, sorry. Oh, get actor location. Subtract this, subtract it like this, and then normalize. So that's the direction the character should fly. Okay, now to test this, let's also one more thing, we need a way to inform the animation blueprint the character is flying. So here is fly. Output a boolean called fly. Now let's implement that event also here like this. Movement do we have a flying? Ah, yeah, we have. Oh no, that's the same function. What's this? No. Get movement mode. Check if that is equal to fly. If it is true, equal, then it will return true. Right. Now here in the event graph, we can also call is fly and set flying variable we created before, like this. Okay, now to test this, in the begin play, let's call fly to some location. Let's say let's make this 10,000. Okay, they are flying. Okay, the function is working. So right, I'll disable it here, and in the AI bird, if it is a threat, now back to the AI, if it is a threat, let's call, yeah, let's create a function event called fly. No, custom event, let's call it random. No, not random. Yeah, it could be random. Random fly. Right, now here we need to do one thing. So we have the controlled form, we have to check is flying. If the character is flying, then we should not do random walk. Only if flying is false, we should do the random walk. So yeah, now in the fly, let's add input. Let's call it target and get controlled form and call the fly through that interface we defined earlier, like this. And then, so this is also random flying, so let's give a delay like between 10 and 20. Let's after that let's again call fly. Now this time we can select another random location. So how do we do it? Let's make a vector. So anyway, I'm gonna keep this one as 10,000 because it should fly high. No, forget about this. We can get random point and bounding box. Okay, as the origin we already have the controlled point. Get actor location, that's the origin. As the box extent, give let's say 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Right, but I'm gonna add 5,000 like this because I want to make sure the character is always above the ground, or even can make it, I guess 5,000 would be enough. Okay, if it is a threat, we should first make the character fly away from the threat. So get actor location, also get controlled port and get actor location, subtract this and normalize, then multiply by let's say 5,000 and random fly. Split this. So I'm gonna connect only X and Y components, and for this edge I'm gonna give 5,000. No, actually let's have a random floating range, something in between 5,000 and 8,000. Alright, oh wait, once again I forgot to add this, otherwise it will go some point around the player, around the origin or root or 0, 0. Okay, let's see. Oh, oh. Some are flying and some are not. Where is that? Okay. What is this character stays here? What's going on there? Right, I think this should be reduced 3 to 5. Yeah. I'm not sure why does some of the characters stay stuck. Ah, sorry. Here, this is not the function I should call. I should call again random fly. Yeah. Okay, they are choosing close range. We need to avoid that. So just like before, we have to change the origin like this. Get forward, get right, and select one of them randomly and multiply by another random float in range 5000 to 8000. That's and add it to the current location of the actor. That should be the origin. Okay. Where are we? Where's the birds? They're not going further enough. Right, so I'm gonna increase, I have increased this to 50,000 by 80,000. And this value, instead of 5,000, let's try 30,000. Yeah, 30,000. Also, let's try increasing the flying speed. Max fly speed. Where's flying? It's 600. I think 600 would be enough, but let's try 800. So this is the case. Why does some of them stay stuck? Okay, anyway, now they flew away. 4. Oh, here we should fly away from the character. So that means we should get the direction from us to that character. No, from that character to us. So this should be interchanged. Right. Okay, now it is working properly. Cool. Alright, let's add a few more of these birds. Right. Now they are flying away. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna stop this episode right here. Wait, let's do one more change. Here in the CH bird, yeah, we set this at this flying input, and so if this difference is less than, oh wait, if this is less than, let's say 1000. Oh, actually we don't have to do this. No, let's say 200. We can change the target location like this. Let's add another, let's say 5000 by 5000, and oh, we need to have a branch to this. So all I need is some difference to the current target location. If it is false, just do it. If it is true, set flying target location to this. So I think we should be able to prevent characters being stuck at the same location. Yeah. Okay. Here is the final preview. So there are still some room for improvement, but I'm gonna stop at this point for today, and thanks for watching again. So yeah, if you would like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. Link would be in the description below, and see you in another episode. Goodbye. Also, the project files will be available for the download through the Patreon page.